Hey, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of Heaven's Monsters Podcast. With me always is T-Money, king of puppies. There you go. This Monday Night Raw features Martin Luther King Day, as well as the following day of Tuesday Night Smackdown on the 21st and 22nd of 2019. There you go. Let's do this. Monday Night Raw starts with the annual Martin Luther King Day presentation, and then following that with the actual show, we got Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman making their appearance, stating some claims on Finn Balor winning the Fatal 4-Way, as well as beating Jinder Mahal last week. And Paul Heyman says, spoiler alert, it's going to be Brock Lesnar that wins, and Finn Balor on his back saying, I believe in Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman comes out, though. Yeah, we were waiting for that one. Braun Strowman comes out and says that if he didn't have the weak-ass vehicle, that he was going to be the one to beat Brock Lesnar. Vince McMahon came out, though, and stating some stuff, though. Case in point with Finn Balor coming out right after, talking about David and Goliath. And there were some stories mixed up, mainly with Paul, saying that David is reincarnation. Finn Balor is the reincarnation of David, from David and Goliath. Really? Who the hell? And in which case, after that, Vince McMahon makes a little match. You scroll up, it will be Finn Balor versus Braun Strowman. That match was pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was.
Until Brock Lesnar.
That was the best part. I like Brock Lesnar, don't get me wrong. I like him.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar interfered in the match and F5ing both competitors and walking out of that ring. Of course, that was before Finn Balor got the drop on both of Braun and Brock. I was like, he got him. Finn Balor stands tall, even though Brock was still able to walk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But every time in that ring, Finn Balor might get beaten up by the Beast.
Yep. So next thing.
Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley.
In a pose off, flex off, whatever you want to call off.
Pose down. I've seen that before.
Man. What a joke. They were just really, I'm just thankful they ain't doing the freaking butt pose. That was like, don't follow that, Apollo, please. If he does that, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not part of Muscle and Fitness thing, that's what.
Yeah, right. But apparently somebody enjoyed it enough for them to actually have a match. In which case, Bobby Lashley beat the hell out of Apollo Crews. Next.
So Rollins makes his way in the ring to talk about Martin King Jr. and how the past months have hit him hard.
Drew McIntyre comes out and states that because Seth Rollins was saying he was going to be the one that wins the Royal Rumble this year. Drew disagrees and says he has zero chance of winning. So they have themselves a match, and with one quick pinfall, Seth Rollins wins. And even Renee Young is saying, that wasn't a 0%. So Drew McIntyre looks like a goof now after that. That don't look too good going into the Royal Rumble. And he already said it. He hopes to fight that those two will be the last ones in the ring. So we'll see. Next.
Revival talks to Vince McMahon backstage about getting an opportunity for the tag team titles.
And having a special gift referee. It was granted, but in the most unlikeliest source. In Kurt Hawkins In which case, the match would go on, and they would do 3 times with their feet on the rope, pulling on the rope, and grabbing the tights. And Kurt Hawkins, I'm about to say Heath Slater because he was a ref too. Kurt Hawkins was able to call on all of that and then get the pinfall for Bobby Lashley and what? I would have forgot his name. What was it? Bobby Roode and
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable. See, even you forgot. His name is still trying to get his name right. Chad Gable. Were able to get the pinfall, and they took it out on poor Kurt Hawkins, and here comes his action figure former Edgehead buddy, Zack Ryder.
And former, they also originally known was the Major Brothers.
Yeah, you extended his hand, and everybody was screaming off their heads because everybody was like, "Let this happen, yeah. Let's get back together. Let them get back together." They're hoping. Ooh. But there's talk. You already said it that the Revival is hoping to release, give them a release.
Yeah, it's like they feel like he's not doing anything with them.
Mm.
And they talking about dropping shit to all elite wrestling.
We'll have to see because now they got something with the Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
It's also been reported about Sasha Banks too.
How many people are doing that? Next.
It's going to be a new WCW. The Lucha Brothers versus Jinder Mahal and the Singh Brothers.
3-on-3 match. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And who won that match? I forget.
The Lucha House Party.
Yeah, you go. I was thinking it might have been the Jinder Mahal and Sin Brother because they might have cheated, but nope. Lucha House Party got the win. Next.
Elias versus Baron Corbin.
Coming out to the ring like he usually does to sing for the folks. Baron Corbin is mad of what him snitching last week and wanted to give him some stitches, but let me see. I'm trying to remember. I think, yep, he gave him some stitches. Well, I don't know for literally, but Baron Corbin won that match, taking him into the Royal Rumble, giving him that hype he needed. Poor Elias. A lot of us was hoping he would put Baron Corbin away. Next.
Heavy Machinery versus The Extension.
Their debut match, meaning they'll be on Monday Night Raw. Heavy Machinery, ladies and gentlemen. I was hoping they'd be on SmackDown because of what we saw on freaking New Day and Heavy Machinery, but nope. Nope. They ended up fighting who? The Ascension. That's right. Your boys are not getting no love.
Not my boys no more.
And they ain't no boys no more. I still call them your boys. Damn.
Yeah.
But the Heavy Machinery is looking good. Take!
I call Velveteen Dream your boy.
They remind me of Macho Man Randy Savage for some reason.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah! Boo shakaloo!
No, he don't say that word.
He's making all kind of catchphrases there.
You don't say that what you just said.
I know. He did that one time. I was like, what the fuck did you say?
The Revival versus Bobby Roode. You already did that one.
Yep.
Okay. Ronda Rousey and Natalya versus Bayley and Sasha Banks.
I think that ended the night, if I'm correct. In which case, Sasha Banks be running. She don't want none of Ronda Rousey. She dodged and flayed and get the hell out, tagged out the whole damn match just to avoid Ronda, rather fighting Natalya. But then when she got in the ring, if I'm correct, how did the match end? Because that was crazy. Yeah, I think Yeah, that's right. They took down Natalia, damn, with the bank statement and making her tap out. And the night ended with them arguing and then cut off. I was like, damn, this is getting hyped. Next, SmackDown Live. So, who do you think is going to win? Sasha Banks or Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, buddy. Sasha Banks, I know there's a lot of love for you, but Ronda come and get you. It's like a repeat with Alexa Bliss all over again. Oh, we also got news. Lacey Evans, as well as Alexa Bliss, will be in the Women's Royal Rumble. So her return debut will be in the Royal Rumble for Alexa Bliss. And her debuting match in Monday Night Raw, or SmackDown, by the sound of it, would be Raw, because Nikki Cross was there too, but there's no saying that she'll be there for representing Raw. She might be on SmackDown. In which case, Lacey Evans calls your girl short, miniature, dwarf, whatever the word she used. Oh, dear Lord, she just gave Alexa Bliss fuel for the fire. So, we ready?
Okay.
Becky Lynch once again opens SmackDown Live, talking about how Carmella and Charlotte and this and that. But one thing she was certain of was that Asuka never beaten her, and that she was going to beat Asuka. Asuka comes out, starts arguing in Japanese. And then we got a bunch of people coming out. We got Charlotte Flair staking her claim that she was going to win the Royal Rumble. And we had other people, but it was surprisingly to see Asuka throw a sucker punch at Becky Lynch. And it just broke out into a fight right there and then. Which is crazy. In that next thing would be the first match of the night, would be Mandy Rose versus Naomi. And there was a presentation for that. Damn, you want to talk about Trouble in Paradise. But otherwise, sadly, in spite of everything, Naomi didn't get the win. Thanks to the distraction from Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose was able to get her finisher and get the pin on Naomi. Jimmy Uso would be the one, her husband, to try and, console her, saying that she did a good job. She fought hard. Next would be a very interesting match. It would be The Miz versus Cesaro. Now, I'm not gonna say I don't have to tell you, but I'll tell you anyway. I don't like The Miz. I really don't. But what he's trying to do is be a babyface for Shane McMahon, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what it's turning out to. He's still gonna talk that smack though. The Miz is gonna look like a joke. In which case, he ended up fighting Cesaro, but thanks to the outside interference of Sheamus, distracting The Miz, ended up getting The Miz right into Cesaro's finisher. Bam! 1, 2, 3. In which case, Shane McMahon went AWOL. He started punching freaking Sheamus and then Cesaro, and then the number game caught up to them. And The Miz tried to help too, but what they lacked was power, and both Cesaro and Sheamus had to spare. Point in saying when Shane McMahon, I'm getting confused with Sheamus and Shane McMahon. They're both up with Shay.
Shane is.
Shay's not just me.
No. Listen. I'm not confused. I'm saying his name is spelled different.
I know his name's spelled. It's pronounced. The first part it gets confusing.
It's Shay.
Why do you have to have two fighters that have the almost the same first part of the name? Almost.
Shane
Sheamus, Shane McMahon.
And Shane.
Sheamus, Shane McMahon. Shane. You were looking at that booty the whole time, weren't you? With Mandy.
Yeah, of course. I was ready to
Shame. Sheamus. Shame McMahon. Shame puppies. Anyway,
just like you
it would be. The fuck? What'd you say? Fuck you. It would be freaking Sheamus and Cesaro. I would say chokeslam The Miz onto Shane McMahon on the announce table and breaking the damn table, stating that they are the bar. So we had a table go out. Vince McMahon said that he wasn't going to let what happened to his son Shane affect the schedule of the show. The show must go on. Damn. Cold-blooded as usual. In which case, damn. Yep. That didn't end the show. But I was thinking, it would be Vince McMahon coming out to have AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan talking to one another, and Daniel Bryan just went AWOL on so many levels, saying he was not a champion to the people, he was champion to the planet Earth. He was saying how AJ Styles humiliated him and pandering to the people. And then when Vince McMahon was getting irritated, saying, "Get in the ring," he goes and roasts Vince McMahon on a public media level, like,
Yeah, everybody's done that with Vince McMahon.
Yep. It's been a while, though. I gotta say that. It's been a while on Vince's level, on Vince's case, in which AJ Styles says, "You said we just have to meet each other. We don't have to meet in the ring." And he goes and started fighting him outside the ring and started whooping his ass. I was like, damn, AJ. Next. Let me see. Carmella and R-Truth have a discussion about whether if they win, since they're both in number 30 thanks to the Mixed Match Challenge, who would they fight? R-Truth said it. He will fight Daniel Bryan or AJ Styles. And Carmella says, "What about Brock Lesnar?" Brock Lesnar? I don't want to go to Sam C? No, Suplex C. That too. He don't want to go. So Carmella might not even fight the Women's SmackDown champion. She might fight the Women's Raw champion. Nah. If Ronda Rousey wins, nah. It's just as bad as Brock, if not worse. Next would be Samoa Joe versus Mustafa Ali. They would talk, well, Mustafa Ali would mostly be talking about whether he be looking into the eyes. Hold up. I got this messenger. There you go. Look into the eyes and say that he was not going to lose. But sure enough, Samoa Joe whooped Mustafa Ali's ass and made him pass out with the Kimura clutch. Does that say it right? A chokehold, basically.
Yeah.
So, next.
Rey Mysterio versus Andre.
Andrea Cien Almas.
Yeah, but they
2 out of 3 falls match.
He's now changed to Andre.
I didn't see that in the show. He said he's called Andre Cien Almas.
Announce it this week. It probably will announce it next week.
We'll see. A match that really tore down the house because people wanted to see this. They wanted to see the rubber match in a way that really broke the mode. it would be Cien Almas getting a top rope powerbomb to get the first pinfall. Then Rey Mysterio would get the second. And right when you think Rey Mysterio might be going for the third pinfall and getting the win out of 3 falls, here comes Samoa Joe just laying both of them out and laying that speech that would come to Royal Rumble. And dude, I saw this coming. When he was standing in the middle, and I haven't seen this guy all night, I knew he was coming. I knew it. Ooh, this is going to be good. Because when Samoa Joe was ranting on about how he was going to win the Royal Rumble, here comes Randy Orton with the out of nowhere RKO. Hey!
I already knew that he was coming.
I know, right? You look at where he was standing in the middle of the ring, not looking around, and the people were cheering, and then wow!
Because Samoa Joe thought he was going to be the only man to destroy everybody, but then he forgot Randy Orton was in that match.
He ain't the only one who fights brutally.
No, but that's what they were saying. If you probably didn't hear it. That Samoa Joe thought he was going to be the only one that was in that Battle Royal match.
Nope.
But he forgot Randy Orton was going to be in it too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hell, they didn't say nothing though.
They're not going to tell you.
The whole time. I was thinking he was going to be in there.
But they're not going to tell you that on the show. They probably say backstage. Or if you read about it on social media.
Well, right now, we only got 24 women. I was actually counting on Monday Night Raw all the women that would name themselves to be in the Royal Rumble and be announced. And I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I double counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 22 women. Now including Alexa Bliss returning and Lacey Evans debuting. That's a total of 24. For 30 women Royal Rumble. Second annual. We're missing 6 women. Will Trish Stratus show up again?
She's not busy.
Will Lita, Kelly, Tori Wilson, maybe Jazz.
Bro, Jazz not coming.
I know. I'm just saying. You never know. Or we could have some women from NXT. Ooh. Who's your pick?
But they said they won't bring back the legends for this.
Hey, I'm just saying. You never know. They might call him up. Hey, get over here. No, we might see the Bellas. Maybe not. I'll say that. Maybe not. People lose their minds if they do. I'm thinking if we're going to see some women from NXT, maybe UK as well. We don't know. There's 6 more slots, people. It could be anybody, any woman, from past, present, or future.
But you want to see past, present.
I'm saying a possibility. You never know. They just.
Trish got their own thing to do.
All right. Well, that pretty much is the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what ended the show. Thank you for watching. This was SmackDown and Raw review. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. You like the video. If you like the content, sorry. And hit that notification bell for the next Heaven's Monsters podcast. Peace out.
Bye.